Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your hosts, Bobo and Travis.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I'm Bobo, with me as always is Travis.
Hey, guys.
Coming to you live from a walkout basement in the middle of white America. How we living, buddy?
That's us. I'm living great, man. How are you?
You know.
Such a beacon of hope.
Hanging on by a thread. You know me.
Yeah, aren't we all, though?
I don't know. Are you?
I guess. I mean, some of us just hide it better, I suppose. I don't know.
That's your thought, that everyone walks around in life just barely hanging on, and some are just really good at hiding it. Other people, the ones that are like actually like, homeless, it's like starving on the street, they're just not hiding it as well as you and I.
What do you think the majority of Americans fall into that category? Or what do you think the number is? What's you think, like 30%?
Barely hanging on by a thread?
30% that they're like that?
Oh, I was going to say like 0.03%. I think people are generally happy, or at least resigned to their fate.
Ooh, that's dark.
Yeah, right?
That's really dark.
It's got levels, though, bro.
That's a little depressing, what you just said there.
Oh, well. Happy
yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Hey, what are you going to do, Hey, I'm a little bit mad at you, by the way.
Why?
So, I was thinking the other day about the different prop bets that happened on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And you, as a degenerate gambler, should have thought of us doing some of those prop bets on one of our episodes.
Oh, dude, you know what? That was a fucking great idea.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
Why do we not think of that?
I have no idea. It's on the list already for next year, though.
God damn, that's a great idea.
Yeah, because I was wondering, I was keeping count of the dilly dillies. If people don't know, one of the prop bets for the Super Bowl was the over-under on how many dilly-dillies would be said.
I believe 8 were said, right?
That's what I think, and I think the over-under was actually 12.
Yes.
So
you had thought it was the number of, like, the Budweiser frogs?
Yeah.
And that was 12, so I think they said it because of the precedent for that, thinking that they try to outdo the Budweiser frogs, but I guess not.
And I really thought it was going to be over. I really thought
I did too.
I
did too. The third commercial had like no dilly dilly in it.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, I know. It was the most time I've ever paid attention to a commercial, but yeah. So I was really disappointed that we didn't do it. So,
I'm sorry, dude. That would have been a great idea. You're right.
I know, but I'm half to blame, I guess. And but
yes, I'm the degenerate gambler, though.
I would like to talk a little bit about some of the things that happened around the Super Bowl. Because I don't know if or even actually football in general. Because did you? I also forgot to mention in past episodes. Did you hear about the Cleveland Browns parade?
Oh, for going 0-16,
right?
So, well, I know about that because I'm a big listener on the Dan Le Batard show.
Okay,
and a couple years ago, they were like the big proponents to get the parade made. Like they were collecting money to raise for the 0-16 parade, and they ended up winning a game like week 14.
Right.
And that's been like an ongoing joke in their show for years, though.
But
yes, I was well aware of the parade happening.
And it was a circle around the stadium to signify the O, the 0 that they lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part on Dan Le Batard's show was this year when they were like 0-14, and they were talking about the parade actually happening because they might actually go to 0-16 again.
Right.
They had donated the money they got from the last one to a Cleveland food bank. And Dan Le Batard wanted to call and ask for his money back to fund the parade this time.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, I liked it. Like they estimate between 2,500 and 3,200 people showed up, which that's a large range there. But anyways, but it was in sub-zero temperatures. This was at the beginning of January.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so funny.
I would have shown up if I lived in Cleveland. I mean, it'd be funny.
Oh, absolutly. Yeah, it was like a Saturday morning.
I'm surprised it's only 3,200 people.
I think the temperatures really got them down, but I thought I thought that was funny, and I wasn't sure if anybody else had missed that or not, but yeah. And also around the Super Bowl, did you hear about the Cure Auto ad?
The what?
The Cure Auto insurance ad?
No?
Now, it was a regional ad. But I heard it in the news like the day after the Super Bowl. Basically, it was just their logo, which is a blue circle. And it says, if you cheat on your car insurance, you go to jail. If you cheat in football, you go home with a supermodel.
Oh!
Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
I know. That's a ballsy commercial to make. Now I realize it was just a regional around Philadelphia, so it's not going to catch too much shit. But still,
I didn't hear about that. That's awesome, though.
I know. I was pretty impressed. I wasn't sure that it was a regional ad at first, so I was like, how did we miss this commercial? But it was just a regional one. So, and my last bit of football stuff. Did you see the Philly fan that ate the horse shit?
Yep, I did see that. Wow.
Well, that guy's gonna be mayor next year.
No, Kelsey's gonna be mayor.
Oh, that's true. Yes,
that guy who gave that speech, the football player, the Eagles player who gave the speech during the parade that they had on the Thursday following their win in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Where I remember one of our friends, I think it was No Wheat, posted that this player's speech made him, quote, want to run through a brick wall because it got him so pumped up.
You know the funny part about it is I saw that and I still didn't watch the speech.
Oh my God, dude. It's awesome.
All right, I'll watch it.
I think it's too long to play in the podcast, but it's awesome.
Well, okay, I'll give it a shot. Yeah,
oh my God.
Every time I think about watching
it's full profanity. Don't do anywhere where people don't look it up and stuff. But it's awesome.
Good. All right. Well, maybe I'll want to run through a wall.
He's dressed up as you have to watch what he looks like. Just make sure you watch the live coverage with the video too. He's dressed like if you were a
he looks like he's
genie coming out of a bottle.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to Mardi Gras.
But more than that, it's almost like he's a genie out of a bottle that got thrown up on by a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Because all the colors are like bright green and dark green and stuff. Oh my God, dude, it's great.
Yeah,
yeah. Jason Kelsey's speech is great. You got to check it out.
I will do that. I will make sure.
It's 6 minutes long. It's too long to play on the podcast. But.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But anyways, speaking of Jason Kelsey, because much like most Philly fans, I'm not a Philly fan. I hate the fucking Eagles, but everyone loves Jason Kelsey. And this week's episode in honor of Valentine's Day is trying to fall in love with us once again.
More specifically, Bobo.
But is it just me?
Yeah, because that's what we. This is part 2. We've already done part 1.
But I mean, maybe they love the way you ask the questions.
They might, and that's okay. But
I'm okay with that.
I'd like to see the whole point of the reason why I wanted to do this is I wanted to see if it made me fall in love with you. And if I remember correctly from the last episode, it did exactly the opposite.
It did exactly the opposite. So last year we did a Valentine's Day episode where Travis asked me off this list questions that you ask someone that you want to make them fall in love with you. Is that what it is, or fall in love with?
Yeah. And so these are questions that will, if you ask another person, it will actually make them fall in love with you, or you fall in love with them.
The person asking the questions is supposed to fall in love with the person they're asking the questions to.
Right.
Last year that had the opposite effect with me and Travis. Travis was not interested in me at all.
Right. Yes.
And could not get out of the podcast episode fast enough.
Right. And
this year we're gonna try that again though, because second time's a charm. Fuck it.
Do you remember which episode it was that we did this?
I don't.
Yeah, I know, because it wasn't last year. It was only a couple weeks ago. I shouldn't say it was a couple weeks ago, but it was the first edition was Spanish Fly. So this will be Spanish Fly Part 2.
I knew the name of the episode. I don't remember when we recorded it though.
It was right before Thanksgiving.
Was it that really?
Yeah.
That seems like so long ago.
I know, time flies, man.
Is it really that soon?
Yeah, it was episode 46. So it was.
Oh yeah, I guess it was
3 weeks before Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Fuck.
So there we go.
I thought it was much longer ago. That seems like forever ago.
But these are always fun. So let's hop into a couple of these questions.
Okay.
And see if we can make it through the list the entire way through the list.
Travis and the audience. The audience is supposed to play the part of Travis in this episode. I want you to all fall in love with me, not just Travis.
Right. Yes.
I need it all. All right.
All right, so what is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
The greatest accomplishment of my life.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's a real deep one to start off with, man.
Well, we were halfway through this list, so I mean, yeah.
I know, but it's even stopping that one, that's like a real wow, man. That's a great question. So the greatest accomplishment in my life
So far,
other than making, I mean, I haven't died yet. I'm
Right.
pretty proud of that.
right?
Really, the fact that I'm still alive at this point it's a miracle.
You've avoided HIV for all these years.
I've avoided HIV and SARS for this long. So proud of myself for that. I would probably say getting my band signed to a record label. I'm
Okay.
still pretty proud of that because that's one of those goals I think that it's like one of those childhood goals, you know what I mean? Like you would be like famous, like, oh, I want to be on a record label. I want to go to the moon. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like one of those dumb things you would say as a kid that you never think you're actually going to do it.
Right.
And I actually did it. I'm kind of proud of that. Fuck it.
That I can't disagree with you. It's an accomplishment. It's worth being proud of. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
All right. What do you value most in a friendship?
What do I value most in a friendship? I think you gotta have some kind of connection. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not sure what the right word for that is because, people you can give out the cliche honors like like honesty or respect or even true friends are never honest with each other 100% of the time.
Right.
And they don't respect each other 100% of the time either. I don't care what you say. There's little parts of everybody you don't like.
Right.
So
I
don't
agree.
give me those bullshit answers. But you got to have some fundamental connection on some common level. And I think that's the most important part because a lot of friendships are just built on convenience, and I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like friendships built on convenience to me just are useless.
Right. There's got to be something that you, like you said, there's got to be some sort of connection. There's got to be an ease of, I don't know, conversation, I guess would be it. Or,
Yes.
there's got to be, it doesn't necessarily have to boil down to, I guess, specific things. Like, you don't have to have the same, I don't know, taste in movies or whatever. Although that doesn't hurt. So
That doesn't hurt. And you know what, though? But if your connection is like movies and things like that together, that could be a bond. You know what I mean?
right.
I'm okay with that. I just don't like you. Let's take the most ridiculous scenario. Like you get a job, move to a new town,
Right.
And you gotta go make new friends. So you go to the fucking bar, go to trivia night, make friends, and there you go. Got some friends.
I suppose.
Like I don't know. That's just a fucking I don't know. It's just a friendship of convenience a lot of those times. So you like have a coworker that you end up hanging out with more than you want to because hey, I work with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fortunately, I've been able to avoid all of those. So
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
yeah. All
Because
right.
I have not been able to avoid all those, and I fucking hate myself for it.
All right. Well, there you go. So, what is your most treasured memory?
My most treasured memory?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a tough one.
that is.
I don't have a very good memory.
Yeah.
I remember this time that we were on tour and we were all really drunk and we were hanging out. Oh, we were in someone's front yard, and I think our old drummer was asking our friend Boner about some pirate's hook and asking if it belonged to Captain Stabbin. I don't know who Captain Stabbin is. I don't think he did either. I remember that very vividly in my mind, though. That's probably my favorite memory.
That's your favorite memory?
Dude, I don't know. I don't have a
And
lot of good memories. I don't remember anything. I
like-
think I got married once. I don't remember much about that day. I was pretty drunk.
You did. Yep. You got married. So
I was really drunk that day, actually.
do you have?
Don't get married at 23 because people just aren't ready for the kind of alcohol you can have in an open bar at 23. It was a fucking disaster.
Yeah. I'm disappointed I missed that one.
Yeah, you should have come hang out with us about 2 years sooner. You could have come to that motherfucking riot.
That would have been great. So on the flip side, what is your most terrible memory?
My most terrible memory?
Yeah.
Probably when I saw the price of Bitcoin drop below 10,000 last month.
Has it rebounded?
I felt like that guy in Wall. I felt like Charlie Sheen in Wall Street when he loses all that money.
Okay. I don't know that I've ever seen Wall Street.
What?
I don't think so.
Did you watch the sequel, Money Never Dies?
No.
So you've never seen either of those movies, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Interesting, because you see a lot of movies like me. You're a pretty big movie buff.
I do, and you know what?
How's working through those movies going for you, by the way?
We're getting there. We're getting there.
God damn, dude, I'm so mad at you.
Yeah, we're getting there. We'll talk about that on a couple weeks, I guess. But
no, we will. I just wanted to, as an update for the listeners, I hate my fucking life because of Travis, because I'm watching these movies. So
hey, you didn't have to agree to it.
Yeah, I kind of did though. It's part of the fun. I just hate it.
Yeah, but I'm working my way. I still got a couple left to do.
Okay, good. A couple left. That's it. Wow, I've still got like 5 or 6. So, jeez.
Yeah. No, wait. I know. Actually, I fell asleep during one last night, so I have to I have to rewatch it.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, but anyways, back to the questions.
You're trying to stay on point this episode. Jesus,
I am. I'm trying to get through all these goddamn questions.
How many more questions do we have? Let me know.
Okay, let's see. I
want to know how many are left on this list before I commit to actually getting them all fucking done.
Okay, so we have 17 more questions if we think we can get through it. I don't know that we can, but we'll try.
Okay.
If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are living now, and why?
How old would I be when I die?
Say right now. You're today. You find out you're going to die in a year.
Oh God, yes.
So what would you change?
Well, for starters, I'd stop withholding money for my retirement.
That's true.
Is that weird? That's the first thing I thought of.
No.
The first thought in my mind is I gotta change my W-4. I gotta stop withholding money for. I gotta have every penny, every shekel I possibly could have.
Okay. What would you spend that on?
Oh, I don't know. That's a tough question. Probably I would absolutely start eating like an idiot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I would just do the dumbest shit ever for my whole rest of my year. I would still have to work because then I have life insurance. So when I die, it doesn't matter what happens. Ann's cool. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
But I would probably run up a lot of bills because life insurance will take care of them.
Okay.
So I would definitely do that too. I would ruin her credit, but then the life insurance would bail her out.
That's fun. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. I like again. That's funny that you're now. What the way you die? Would it have to be revealed to you? Because here's my thought process is, I like you would probably just start eating like shit for the rest of my time.
Oh yeah.
What if it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy and you die of a heart attack? That's the way you die. Because you're going to die.
You know what, man? Father Time's undefeated anyways. Fuck it.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Well, here's kind of a similar question.
Okay.
What does friendship mean to you?
What does friendship mean? Okay, that's see previous answer.
Well, yeah, okay.
You got to have that common connection. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think that's the exact same question.
I think so
way.
too. I kind of agree with you on that.
All right, good. See, now we're falling in love a little bit. See, we found some common ground.
Well, okay, but this next question,
and we both eat like garbage if we're going to die in a year. So
that's true.
We're finding some footing together here, buddy.
we're gonna get fat and just die together. So
I'll peg you in no time.
No. And it's not called pegging when you have a dick. It would just be gay sex.
I call it pegging. Fuck off.
It would be just sex. Pegging's when you get done with a dildo.
I like how my favorite part of that comment you just made was how you had to call it gay sex.
Yeah.
Not just sex. You corrected yourself, but after you had to say gay sex the first time.
Yeah. Well, but you're right. It's just sex. You're just ramming me in the ass with your dick. So,
I mean, correct.
Right.
You say it like that, it sounds so crude, though.
Sounds so
Pegging sounds so much. It rolls off the tongue. It's so much more natural.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Keeping with this, what roles do love and affection play in your life?
Very little.
Oh, I believe that one.
Very little. All right.
Does that get you in any trouble?
No.
Okay. All right.
It keeps me grounded.
Does it? How does Ann feel about that?
Pass.
All right. Wait, what?
What?
Question number 22. Alternate sharing something you consider... okay. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. Share a total of 5 items. We're not going to do that.
Okay. Pass.
Yeah, pass.
Really flying through this list, buddy.
Yep, here we go. How close and warm is your family? And also, do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's?
Well, my parents are divorced.
Okay.
So I would say my family is less than close.
Okay.
My childhood was probably, I would say, average. I imagine if there is a scale for 100% warm being, I don't know, who's like the warmest family you've ever met in your whole life? Like the Obamas?
Sure.
Like
Okay.
if they're like 100
Yeah.
and 0 is like Donald Trump's dysfunctional fuck family he's got going on, then I'm like right in the fucking middle.
You're just smack dab in the middle. Okay.
I'm smack dab in the middle, average America.
Okay.
Main Street, USA.
Walkout basement.
Yes.
How do you feel about your relationship with your mother? Ooh.
I wish she wasn't retired because she's driving me fucking insane now.
Okay, but like as a general, does the still kind of hold up?
But I will tell you, that's a great question. I will tell you a story that is my answer.
Okay.
So, a couple years ago, we had to move in with my mother. We were between homes. We had sold our old home, and we had not closed on our new home yet.
Right.
We had like a 9-month window where we were going to be homeless. So we moved into my mother's basement. And as part of that deal, I redid the whole basement for them. I put in all new flooring and painted the walls and made a whole new like, livable basement for them. It used to be like a fucking like cement basement.
Right.
I made it into a livable family area. Well, my mother, her infinite wisdom in this 9 months, decides that she wants to sell her house and move somewhere else as well. And she prices her home well above the market for what the home is. And when I asked her why she doesn't just lower the price to a reasonable price, she said, no, I'm going to sell the home for X amount because that's what I paid for it. And I said, but you overpaid for the house. You're not going to sell it for that much. She said, I don't care, was her response to that.
Okay.
And then, after, again, as we all knew, her home did not sell for months. It sat on the market because it was priced too high and she would not lower the price like any sane person possibly would do. She decided that it was because we were living in the basement that the house wasn't selling. So when I finally told her that we were ready to move out on whatever date was going to be in the future when we actually had a closing date for our house,
right.
Her response to that was, can you move out sooner? And that's my answer.
And she's still currently living in that house.
You're not wrong.
Yep. Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
Yep. That's my answer.
All right. Well, this one's kind of a weird question. Make 3 true, quote unquote, I statements. So, like, I like dogs, something like that. 3 true I statements.
3 true I statements.
Yes.
A, I do not like dogs that much.
Okay.
Which is interesting because I love Great Danes. I have about 0 patience for other people's dogs and other dogs in general that aren't Great Danes.
Oh, okay.
Ironic as it is, people think I'm a dog person because I have Great Danes. No, I'm a Great Dane person.
You're a dog racist.
I am not a dog person.
You're a dog racist.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's see. Another I statement about me that is true. Ooh. I am lazy.
Okay.
You fall in love with that? Yeah, you love that.
I am lazy as well.
Good man. I like that about you. See, we have so much more common ground together.
We do.
I am... Okay. I think that is true.
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's so many ways to go. I only get one statement left. I blew the first two ones.
I'll give you an extra if you want an extra.
And now no, we gotta put by the rules. Now the third one's gotta count.
You're just stalling now.
Love DeLoreans.
Okay. Well,
so true. I do love those cars.
Why? Just
I don't know.
what was it? I mean, was it Back to the Future?
Oh yes, 100%.
Okay. All right.
Love that movie. I'm very excited for Ready Player One that comes out next month because there's a lot of DeLorean in the trailers of those movies.
Yeah, that looks
pretty pumped
cool.
for that.
Yeah. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share.
Oh, I had this is getting at the heart of who Bobo really is right here.
Yeah.
I wish I had. I don't know if it's someone or some people. How's that?
Okay.
That I could share my love of collectible card games with. I loved playing Magic the Gathering as a kid.
Okay.
I love the game still. I think the game is brilliant. I can't fucking stand the crowd of people that play that game, though. I hate them.
Okay.
Which sucks because I really want to play that game. I don't want to hang out with people that play that game, though. I wish there was a group of people that were like me. People assume I'm very weird because I have very weird interests.
Right.
I don't want to be that weird. I want to be normal and just have those interests, though, but not be like super weird about them.
Okay. I understand what you're saying.
I live in this constant struggle of trying to be more normal than I am. I just can't help that I like certain things.
Right. And now, is it the awkwardness of people that play those type of games?
No, they're also dickheads.
Oh, they're elitists.
They're like complete elitist neckbeards that like are 300 Slavic pound idiots that think they're all super smart that really aren't smart at all. It's a terrible crowd to be associated with.
Oh, okay. Well, hope you find what you're looking for, my lady.
They're all comic book guy from The Simpsons.
Right. Yes.
I'm not joking about that. They're all that them or worse.
Could we find a game to sit in on that I could witness this?
Sure. We can go to any comic book store when they have Friday Night Magic and you can go hang out with the people that play that game and watch.
We should do that.
And I sit there. I used to play, and I tried to play at one point again, pick it up again.
Yeah.
And I went to the card store to play at a draft tournament, and I was like sitting there at the first game, shuffling up cards, looking down the table like I don't belong here. Like I was in prison. Like that scene with Andy Dufresne when they're lined up, and he's like, I don't belong here. That's how I fucking felt.
You didn't bring your sword and your fedora with you?
Dude, I wish I had. I would have fit in more. And that's my big aversion to. So now you know how comic books are pretty much accepted, and everyone likes comic books, and they're all cool and stuff, and normal people like them.
Right.
I get pissed off at those people because I'm jealous that didn't happen to the interests I had as a kid. Because back when I was playing like Magic the Gathering 20 years ago, comics were the exact same person.
Right. Yes.
They've evolved to being normal. But the interest that I had did not.
Yeah.
And I'm really jealous of people that like Trash Man that can enjoy those comics and be a normal person, and I'm still stuck being a fucking weirdo if I want to play Magic.
Right.
It's not fair.
And it's probably never going to happen for you.
Of course not.
Because Magic is weird.
Yep.
Although
comic books just as weird. Sorry.
Is it?
It is. It was 20 years ago. What the fuck's the difference?
But what's the difference between reading a book and a comic book, other than pictures?
The one's written for kids.
Not
comics are for kids.
No, comics aren't for kids. I mean, they don't write them with the intention of being for kids.
They did though. They were for kids.
Yeah, at a certain point, sure. Now
right. Well, they've evolved.
That's like video games.
Magic the Gathering is a very complex game. A lot of adults could enjoy it, is what I'm saying. It's not much different.
Well, maybe instead of playing D&D, we need to have a Magic game night.
No, thank you.
No, just like you and I and a couple of our friends, I'm sure. Do you have enough cards that we could all Or we have to bring our own cards?
You have to learn how to play it. It's not easy. It would take you a lot of time to learn how to play Magic.
Oh, yeah, I'm out.
Right.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, it's not like a game you pick up in an hour.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah.
If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know.
Okay, so wait. If I'm going to be a close friend with my partner as in Anne?
Right. So, like, let's say, like...
What should they know about me?
Yeah, like, let's say, like, Anne's out of the picture. And Anne has just died from some...
SARS. Anne got the SARS like I've avoided my whole life. Okay.
Right, yes.
Got it. All right.
Okay, and you met a new person. And what would he have to know about you to, what would be important for him to know about you?
My first instinct was to have a joke response that just says, I settle. But I won't do that. But that was my first thought.
Oh, wow, that would be hurtful.
Right. That's why I thought it'd be funny. But then my real response to that is like what I actually meant, which is, don't take me too seriously.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay.
Because that's a response I would give you, but not be serious. I'm going for the lulz there.
Right. You're not trying to hurt, and like that's.
I will do that a lot. Get used to it.
Well, maybe Anne killed herself.
Maybe.
Next question. Tell your partner what. Okay. No. This is. I guess this is for like if we're actually sitting down as a couple, and share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life.
Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life.
Right. Yes.
An embarrassing moment. So, when I was in first grade, I played Santa Claus in some school production of the Santa Claus play.
Okay.
I don't remember what actual play it was, but it was some show where there's Santa Claus involved, and I was Santa Claus.
Was it probably?
And
yeah.
What?
I was going to say, was it maybe like 'Twas the Night Before Christmas or something? Like that?
Something like that. I don't even remember.
Okay. Anyways,
But I don't know what the name was. But I do remember that they give you those costumes to wear, and they're not exactly the best fitting.
Okay.
Because they're made they're generic costumes that you give the school for the play, and I'm still not a very big man, and I was not a very big kid. I was a pretty tiny little piece of shit.
Yeah.
And the costume proceeded to fall down around my ankles.
Oh.
At one point during the skit.
Wait, during the thing?
Yeah, with all the parents and the whole school there.
Oh. Were you wearing underwear?
I hope so. Hope my mom dressed me properly.
They were probably all dirty and.
But I remember that.
Well, all right.
That's embarrassing as fuck.
That would be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yes. So, when was the last time you cried in front of another person?
Couldn't tell you.
Would it change?
Not in my what?
Would it change if it was by yourself?
It's been at least a decade.
Didn't you have a loved one that died like a couple?
Oh yeah, I don't cry.
Okay.
She was 95 years old, dude. You should be happy.
Well, I don't know. That's not necessarily true. I mean,
I think maybe I look at that differently. I feel like if you have someone that makes it that long in life, and she was pretty functional at 95. Let's be honest.
Right.
I mean, it's hard to be sad about that. You live more than your fair share of a life. I wasn't that sad about it. I was like, man, I hope that's me someday.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
You got to go sometime, but Father Time's undefeated.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Kind of going back to another question. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about? Is there anything?
What, if anything, is too serious? This is going to play into our end times, by the way.
Okay.
But my response is nothing.
Nothing. Not
At some point, you should be able to joke about everything, or else what do you have left?
I don't disagree with that at all. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I can't find anything. Searching my soul.
There are inappropriate times, maybe?
Yeah, no. There's the wrong place to do something.
Right.
There's not the wrong topic.
But, right. Everything can be joked about. Everything should be joked about.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know. We kind of talked about that during like our horrible jokes episodes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret in not having told someone?
I should probably tell Ann to delete my internet history.
Oh, come on. We know you're smart enough to hide that anyways.
That's my first thought. Is that weird?
Really?
If you told me like right now, like I'm going to drop dead in 5 seconds, I would be like, delete my internet history.
You're really worried about your internet history?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not. I hide that shit well.
I don't hide it at all. So.
Oh, see, I hide
no,
mine.
I don't hide my internet. I don't care.
Yeah.
I should care probably. That's my problem.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. What bad things could you possibly have on your internet? I mean,
Pass.
there are funny things. You're looking at amputee porn, or but I mean,
little people porn,
yeah.
amputee porn.
Unless you're like Googling like how to set a kitten on fire, I don't really,
Pass.
I don't think there's really anything that you should be that embarrassed about.
No, probably not. I that probably would be my first real response. That was another. Again, I'm there for the lulz, bro.
There it is. Okay, so what? So give me a serious answer.
So the question is, if I'm gonna die this evening,
Yes.
what's one thing I would want to say to one person?
Right.
Oh my god.
You could tell Uncle Hare to fuck off.
No, I'd probably tell Ann, thanks for putting up with me.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, fucker.
And she would have a sigh of relief.
Yep.
All right.
Tears of joy, motherfucker. Tears of joy.
Your house catches fire. Okay.
Cool.
It contains everything you own. After saving loved ones and pets and blah blah blah, you have time to safely make a final dash for one item. What would it be?
Computer.
Your computer.
There's so much stuff stored on your computer that maybe if you count computer as like family items, you know what I mean? If you count like pictures and stuff on it, like, let's say I already saved those.
Okay.
Have to be my guitar.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the one item I have that is probably irreplaceable. So.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I was trying to think for myself what it would be. There are some records that I'd probably have to try to grab.
Right. Like, I mean, once you've got all the stuff that, like, obviously photos, things like that are, like, you can't recreate, like,
right.
old photos, things like that.
Yeah.
My guitar, while it's not unique, would be almost impossible to recreate. Yeah. With any amount of money. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's my answer.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, here's going back to another question. Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing, and why?
Out of all the people in my family, whose death would I find the most disturbing?
It says disturbing, but like, which one?
Well, no, it had to be Uncle Hare's, because if he dies for something that I might get, you know what I mean?
Oh, now that's a good thought.
Except emphysema, because I'm not gonna get that. But
popcorn lung.
But anything else, like, you've got to think, like, if he drops dead of a heart attack tomorrow, am I gonna drop dead in 2 days?
Ooh, now those
are twin thoughts that only twins have, though. I tell you, every twin has those thoughts.
That's a rough one, man. Because like,
yeah,
what if he dies of a heart attack? Now,
right?
Those of us who know Uncle Hare, he is a stressed out dude.
Yeah, but I'm not unstressed out.
He just wears his more on the sleeve. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, he's definitely more stressed out than I am.
Okay,
but it's not like no one would describe Bobo as calm.
Okay, sure. Yeah, but I would not. If you ask anybody who knew the two of you, who's going to die of a heart attack, no one's picking you. So
no one will say me. That's
right,
true.
Absolutely. So, but I guess my question is, if he dies of a heart attack and you live another 30 years, do you spend every day thinking about that?
Yes.
That's a shame.
Right.
Wow.
So like, there's levels to that response though, like most disturbing. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you two go down on a plane together.
Yeah, me too.
Snakes
on the plane
for your sake, or because I don't like him. I hope you die first.
That answer has levels. I like that.
All right. So for the last question,
Okay.
I would like you to share a personal problem.
A personal problem.
Yeah. Basically, what you're supposed to do for this one is share a personal problem and ask the other person advice about it.
Huh. That's okay. Let me think about that.
Yeah, think about that. Give it a second. We'll see if there's anything you have out there.
Anything in my life that sucks right now? Man, I don't know how I have a lot of problems. I mean, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
For a man who starts off most podcasts with a downtrodden attitude, you don't have any problems out there?
You know, as much as I like to bitch and be a hater and, hate my whole life,
right?
I don't have a lot of personal problems. My life's pretty good, all things considered.
All right, well, that's good to hear. Well, would you like to brag about a recent accomplishment?
I was going to talk about my experience at the Westminster Kennel Club yesterday, but I mean, it's whatever.
But you won, not the.
I won something at least, which is nice.
Yes, So how does that work when, like, you win a category and then that category gets folded into other ones that can win?
No, that's where it ends.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
That's it. Yeah, I get a picture on the green carpet, get my award, and that's it.
So how do you get best in show?
You got to win best of breed.
Okay. But
only the one dog that wins best of breed goes on to get best. You have to go compete in the group, and then you got to get the best in group, and then go to best in show.
But every breed gets a shot at that?
Yes.
So how did you not get a shot? You didn't win best of breed?
I did not win best of breed.
Okay, but you won.
The dog you saw on TV last night for my breed won best of breed.
Gotcha. I did not see any of them. But
a funny story about Bobo. I did not watch the Westminster Kennel Club dog show last night. The one on TV, because I don't like other dogs other than Great Danes.
Yeah. As we've established, you are a dog racist.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if any dogs should show up or should find a flaming dog bone in their front yard,
it
is Bobo.
It's Bobo. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. All right. So
I'll be like, go back to wherever you came from.
You're not wanted around here.
Not wanted in these parts.
Your kind's
go
not
back to Alaska.
Oh, I don't like them mixed breeds.
Go back to the SPCA.
Oh, you all look like mutts to me. Oh,
yeah,
man,
I have a great end times. You want to have an end times?
Yeah, let's do end times.
You're gonna love this one. I think I posted this on the fuckheads the other day. But to your question earlier about what topic you can't joke about,
right?
I bring you this CNN headline, Travis. Parents boycott Peter Rabbit movie over food allergy scene. So, let me explain what happens here. In the new movie Peter Rabbit that just came out this past weekend,
right,
there is a scene where Peter Rabbit and his forest friends attack their arch nemesis, Mr. McGregor, by throwing blackberries at him. Mr. McGregor in the movie apparently is allergic to blackberries and starts choking and has to inject himself with an EpiPen.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Kind of clever.
Right. Sure.
Kind of like a new fresh funny take on the old Peter Rabbit, Mr. McGregor, ongoing saga.
Have fun spending $700 on your EpiPen, bitch.
And that's like one of the many plot holes about them fighting with Mr. McGregor. You know what I mean? There's like an ongoing feud in the movie. It's not like the only time or whatever.
Okay.
But now parents that have kids with life-threatening allergies are condemning the movie and expressing their concerns on Twitter with the hashtag, quote, boycott Peter Rabbit.
Because
here's a quote. For them to mock something so serious is irresponsible and dangerous, unquote, said Dr. Purvi Parikh, an allergist and immunologist at NYU Langone Medical Center and an allergist with the nonprofit Allergy and Asthma Network.
Did you say Purvi? What was his name?
Purvi, Purvi.
Okay, all right.
Dr. Purvi Parikh.
All right.
Right?
Sure. Fine.
Okay, so that's where we're at now in 2018. Apparently, even though I and Travis have the belief that you can make fun of anything in any situation, you are no longer allowed to make light of food allergies in movies.
That is goddamn ridiculous. Like,
correct.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I just don't understand. Okay. I can understand being upset about it. Okay. If you think that, like, you think this is making fun of people with allergies, although it's not, I can, but I don't understand being like, okay, well, that made fun of people with allergies. I don't understand being so upset that we got to start boycotting a fucking children's movie now.
It's so fucking stupid to me. Parents are the worst fucking people on the internet.
Sure.
Here's the quote. Another quote they're talking about. So, the Asthma and Allergy Foundation wrote a letter to the makers of the film about this, and here's what they wanted to say: is they're talking about allergy bullying, basically.
Okay.
Like, what? That's not bullying. This is a fucking cartoon.
Right.
It's not fucking real life, people. Jesus Christ.
I'll be honest with you. I have a nephew that has a bunch of food allergies. And I have thought many times about his life and about how it kind of sucked that, like, he has to, he just doesn't enjoy food because of all the different shit he can and can't eat and all the stuff he's dealing with. I never once thought that he may be getting bullied because of what he eats.
No. And I mean, to be honest, our friend, we call him No Wheat because he can't fucking eat fucking gluten.
Right.
We don't bully him. It's not bullying.
We do, just not about this.
Well, we bully him about other things, yeah.
Right. There's so many other things for us to make fun of him for.
So many things. So where can we start, right?
Right.
I can't fucking stand this shit. I'm so upset with, like, the fact that the Sony issued an apology.
I mean, but like,
here's their apology quote: "Food allergies are a serious issue. Our film should not have made light of Peter Rabbit's arch nemesis, Mr. McGregor, being allergic to blackberries, even in a cartoonish, slapstick way. We sincerely regret not being more aware and sensitive to this issue, and we truly apologize." Quote.
What are they supposed to do, though?
Jesus Christ! Can you not make fun of anything now? Are you not allowed to have any kind of humor in a movie about with any situation ever? Because you can find, if you nitpick this, you can nitpick anything.
That's what I say, but okay. But my question to you is, what were they supposed to do? Say fuck off?
They're not supposed to respond.
Just don't respond.
Yes.
I don't disagree with that.
You've apologized about your movie you made now. You've basically said your movie is fucked because you apologized for that scene being in the movie. Are you going to take it out of theaters now? You going to take the scene out of the movie? Or are you not that sad about it, Sony? You fucked up. Stand by your fucking shit. Don't say anything if you don't want to defend it. That's fine, because guess what? This will go away. But now you've basically said, we're sorry, our movie sucks in some way. You idiots.
I just don't understand. I don't understand why. I don't know. First off, I don't understand how this got traction.
Me either.
Like, I mean, the only way it got traction is because Sony apologized.
Right.
And, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the old saying no or any publicity is good publicity, but I don't understand why they. You're absolutely right. I don't understand why they responded. Because who the fuck cares?
Right.
You're gonna come at me for some fucking blackberries? I mean, I don't. Yeah, whatever. Fuck that.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. What are you gonna do?
We're gonna give the phone number out and end this fucking episode.
The number is 747 banging.
747-226-4464.
So this week, let's put it on the poll. Is there any subject that you can't joke about?
Okay.
I want to know if other people feel the same way we do, Travis.
Sure.
And go ahead and call in and tell us if you're in love with me or not yet. I know Travis is. He's already trying to S that D.
Yeah, that's why I want to end this episode. So I want to, so we can get to.
Wants to jump on that dick. I know.
We get to some love making.
Oh, where's the fucking? We got to have a soundboard to play some fucking porno music with that shit.
Bow chicka wow wow.
What are you doing it?
What?
It's PW the Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the social media stuff. PWthepodcast.com. Prestige Worldwide the Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher, all that stuff. You can find us. Just type in Prestige Worldwide in the old Google machine. Fucking hit enter and boom.
But more importantly,
in your fucking ears.
Go to our Facebook and Instagram and pages and share or like or favorite or whatever you want to do. But kind of help us out with getting the word out there about this episode.
Yeah, absolutely. And most of all, listen and tell your friends to listen. If you like us, tell someone about it. Pass it on.
That's true.
Next week we'll get back to trying to fall in love with Travis. Maybe, I don't know.
Good luck. I've been trying.
That's a tough nut to crack. It'll take us all fucking year, right?
I've been trying for many years and still haven't been able to do it. So
the self-loathing is strong in this one.
That is true. So,
all right. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll talk to you next week.
See you next Thursday.